2010, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of Citizens United, a nonprofit organization, in a case against the Federal Elections Commission. It allowed for private donations from corporations and unions to be made to political candidates. 2 years later, in April of 2012, Tom Behan, a Seattleite and Vietnam War veteran, began protesting the ruling. His weapon of choice? A sign that reads, "Corporations are not persons," and displays above I-5 South on 50th Street. A month later, he was joined by Mike Plumlee, a veteran and former student of the Foster School of Business. Mike's sign, down on 45th, reads differently, but carries the same message.
The idea that money is free speech allowed corporations to just donate all kinds of money into the political process, and it didn't work actually very well this time. Obama won, even though there was millions that were spent by corporations to try to get Romney in.
Protesting this apparent violation of democracy, Mike and Tom believe they have found the perfect spot for their message.
Coming southbound on I-5 through the U District is kind of our favorite spot. The traffic is slow enough to kind of wave and be able to make eye contact with the drivers. This is a middle-class neighborhood. It's driving through the U District, and people are more kind of open to ideas.
When Tom asked the Department of Transportation, they told him that about 7,500 cars pass their location an hour. They're usually out there for multiple hours and have been out 70 times. Regardless of the impending rain, this means that they've reached almost 1 million highway goers with their message.
Trucks, big trucks, blast their horns. We get Mercedes blasting their horns. We get all, that's the best way to tell the demographic, I think.
The duo, being veterans, love to debrief after a day of signing and choose to do so at the Blue Moon Tavern on 45th. They discuss both the practicalities such as sign construction as well as the deeper substance of their message.
Previously, corporate involvement in politics had been kind of murky. But this one, what has happened is the corporations have used the freedom of speech, the First Amendment, that allows, protects our freedom of speech, to say that we have the right now to give money to political candidates and issues of our choice under freedom of speech.
Through donations, all the rest of it. And you hear about that all the time. Corporate donations to congressmen. And they write the rules, and the lobbyists are so much in control of Congress. It's the antithesis of free market capitalism. Free market capitalism says if you mess up in the marketplace, you're out. You don't write the rules so that you can benefit more than what free market capitalism would allow.
Mike described his surprise when he first saw Tom's sign.
The fact that he was doing it on his own and not was under some auspices of some big, humongous organization. I thought that was just great. But for two guys to get that much coverage this way, I think is ideal.
With a message that's pretty heavy, it was good to see the guys having a beer and a laugh, hopeful and proud of their undertaking.